In this video, we're going to talk about how to set up Dropboxes so students can send files to you. On the Assessments drop-down menu, click on Dropbox. This brings up the Dropbox folders screen. In this course, you can see that the instructor has already set up some Dropbox folders and has associated them with grade items. We'll show you how to do both now. Click on the big blue button. It says New Folder. Give the Dropbox a name, and see whether you want to make it a Dropbox for the entire class, or if you have groups set up already, you can make this a Dropbox just for an individual group. You can also categorize your Dropboxes, so if this was a journal report, I could put it under that category, or I could create a new category on the fly. Also say here on the Properties tab which grade item this Dropbox is associated with. If the one you want doesn't exist, you can create a new grade item on the fly. Say how many points this assignment is worth. You can also add a rubric, and you can put instructions for the Dropbox right here by using the text entry box. There's a selector for ePortfolio, which allows students to utilize this content that they're submitting and place it into their ePortfolios. If you wanted to attach a PDF or Word document or another file that contained instructions or was perhaps a case story or information regarding this Dropbox assignment, you can attach it here, or you can record up to 1 minute of audio feedback for your students to get them started with this Dropbox assignment. Under submission options, let's take a look at these. Files allowed per submission. For each time that a student submits files, can they put in multiple files at one time, meaning unlimited, or just one file per submission? This has to do with the number of files that students can submit at once. The next item down under Submissions has to do with how many files the system keeps for you. Keep everything, overwrite the submissions, so if a student submits a file, then remembers, oh wait, I forgot to put my name on it, or a cover sheet, makes changes to the file and submits again, the system will keep only the latest submission from the student. Or only one submission allowed. Students have to submit their file, and then if they got it wrong, well, they just kind of have to live with it. There are some other tabs here on the Dropbox that are worth taking a look at. Under Restrictions, is this Dropbox available only during certain dates, start date and end date? So you can ask that students not be able to use the Dropbox after the due date for the assignment. You can also create and attach release conditions, meaning this Dropbox won't display to students until those conditions are met. And under Special Access, this is where you can extend more time for using the Dropbox to students who may have learning disabilities or other reasons for needing to submit something late, but you won't give the accessibility to the entire class. You can do it on a student-by-student basis. So click on Save and Close, and that's how you create a Dropbox. Let's take a look real quick at how you get feedback from a Dropbox item. For example, this instructor has a Journal Report 1 as a Dropbox, and in this folder there are some search tools up at the top, but let's scroll down to the bottom here. Here are some students and their work that have been submitted for this class. If the instructor wanted to download everything that all students have submitted, the instructor can click on this Select All box and click Download, and all of the students' files will come in one zip file instead of having to download them one at a time. The Dropbox tool also shows you when the student took a look at your feedback, when your feedback was published, when the student submitted the item. By clicking on the grading tool here, we can even see the student's actual submission. So here is the student's file. By clicking on it, if it's in a Microsoft Office format, we can actually see the file right here in Desire to Learn. Note that we can't actually save changes to the file right here from Desire to Learn. In this case, the instructor has associated a rubric with the file, provided a score, and we can even provide feedback using the text entry box. We can add a file back to the student or record up to 1 minute of audio feedback for the student as well. So that's how you create Dropboxes, and that's how you use Dropboxes to view and grade student feedback.